Hello and welcome. Come on in, come on in. Hey, I want to talk to you today a little bit about how to get a reading. Oh, thank you, Spirit on Light. Had a busy weekend. Group of other readers and myself. I was in a couple different places over the weekend doing readings. And we live in a very rural area. And a lot of people have never had a reading before. And sometimes they come in with a preconceived notion about how to sit for the reading. Well, I'm going to give you some tips and guidelines on how to get a better reading and how not to block your messages from your loved ones. First off, when you get there, you relax. Take some deep breaths. Let go of any anxiety you may have. A lot of you bring a lot of anxiety to the table. You get excited. You want to hear from loved ones. You need answers to what's going on, and you are excited. So take a few minutes. Some deep breaths. Just do some relaxation and just relax. And just come to enjoy the experience. Don't come with any preconceived notions. I once gave a reading for a lady. She had a preconceived notion about what she wanted to hear before she got to me. She had a 3-word phrase that her and the deceased used to say all the time. And she didn't get that response. I was able to tell her about her grandmother's wallpaper in her grandmother's dining room 50 years ago. That there were flowers in the wallpaper, and when they sat at the children's table next to the wallpaper, they would take their food and stick it in the designs of the flower. I told her about the collie that Grandma had that always nipped her. The dog always bit this woman's ankles as a child. However, she did not feel. Now, that is what's referred to as evidential mediumship. When a medium or a psychic can give you absolutely information that they would not know. How in the hell did I know what her grandmother's wallpaper looked like, right? So that's evidential mediumship. However, I was not able to give her that 3-word term that she was looking for, and she was not happy with her reading. All right, preconceived notion. The other thing when you go to get a reading, thank you, Spirit on Light, tell me how many kids I have. How many brothers and sisters do I have? What was my mother's first name? What was my husband's last name? We call those testers. If you're coming to test us, keep going. Just keep the hell walking. Don't even stop here. That's not how it works. Why waste your money trying to see what it is that I can come up with out of your history? That way, with that attitude, with that approach. Now, most of the time when we give a reading, we come up with some of those things as we give the reading anyway. They just kind of spill out. Oftentimes when I'm doing a reading, I will say, how many kids did you have? I'm not throwing down gang signs. Spirit already gave it to me. Okay? The other thing is, a lot of times I don't know where you guys have, maybe some of you have heard this, but don't tell them anything. Keep your mind, don't tell them anything. Don't tell them anything. Well, you know what? We can't get into your energy that way. You are our link to the person that you want to contact. You are our link to the information you're needing to hear. So feel free to talk. However, be careful what you talk about. You know what? When you come in and you're getting sat down for your reading, it's okay to say, "Well, you know what? I drove all the way from Pittsburgh to see you. It was a 2-hour trip." You know, give me a second here. My nose never fails. When I turn the camera on, it is Spirit's sign to me that I'm on the nose about things. That's exactly what it is. All right, let's get rid of the itch here. Talk about little things. You know, the weather was nice here. Oh, it's a beautiful area. You know, whatever. You know, you have a beautiful crystal ball on your table, whatever it is. But go ahead and feel free to talk. It's going to help you relax. It's going to help open you up so that we can get in and kind of do a better reading for you. But do not be closed off. Do not be a tester. One of the other things that I'm often asked about is it polite? Should I tip? Yes, you can. It's not required, but not by any means. However, it lets the reader know, and that's who we are. We are the reader. You are the sitter when you go for a reading. It allows the reader, that's our feedback about how well we did. Oftentimes, my clients double, thank you, Spirit, on the light validating this, they often double the donation to me out of the kindness of their heart. I did a good and accurate reading for them. And the biggest part of a reading is about the healing that needs to take place. It's about you getting a solid confirmation that your family and your loved ones are still with you. They're just in a different frequency and you can't see them, that's all. They're still there. All right. Hey, that's it briefly. You know, when you go to have a reading, have a good time. There's probably some other points that I didn't touch on, but I kind of hit on the biggest ones that, you know, we usually see. Why would you go pay somebody and sit and grill them? How many brothers and sisters did I have? You know what? You had millions because we're all related. All right, there you have it. Just a little bit about how to get a better reading. You know, that I never leave you, that I don't bless you with love and light. And I want to thank my spirit guides back here that come in and out on my light. See you soon.